All right, mission 5, another strange visit. You've awakened with a strange feeling. Okay, outsiders back to probably criticize me. No, I haven't killed anyone. We've only had 2 targets, and I spared them both. 3. I've had 3 targets, and I spared them both. Where did I get that one from? I didn't pick that up. So it just gave me that trinket? Okay, well last time... That was worth a shot. Oh! You got me, buddy.
The
Hey.
void, but somehow different this time.
My powers are gone. Oh, is it gonna be Delilah?
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
So she said as sisters, close as sisters. So Delilah is not my aunt.
But I want to come home like Jessamine.
I told you, when you're older, perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Jason is, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Or maybe not.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, who is your account?
It was her. Delilah's light. She broke it. Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
I mean, as bad as that sounds, it could have ended much worse for her. A young girl with no one to protect her.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
Yeah, I still feel like I gotta hit that with a doubt. Back to the dreadful Wale! Meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss the next steps in your effort to take down Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos. Seems to only be like...
When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
I mean, he kind of got lobotomized.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
I mean, it would be your father's fault. The previous kings. I mean, you were just a child who blamed your potentially sister. Thank you. It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What would I have done without him puttering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard? I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy the bottle from the Captain's Reserve. Good stuff I got from an aristocrat wanting quick passage out of Karnaca a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back if you want to sleep. His snoring cuts straight through the bulkhead. Megan. Well, I have fig wine. Where's my Captain's Reserve? Huh? Why do I have that trophy? I didn't... Are they... Some of them must, I guess, be story related, because this I picked up. I didn't remember picking up a helmet, and I definitely didn't pick that up. Oh, and then also I have that, which I just thought was there. So that's... some of them are mission related. Got it. Got it. Drying your socks. Where's my Captain's Reserve? Where's my alcohol? Confer with your allies. The rats? Hey guys, hey, allies.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Sounds good. What do you have in here?
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
I mean, so far I've killed nobody. Letter from Lucia Pastor. Dear Dr. Hypatia, I couldn't be happier about the news you gave me. The people here in Dust District desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patients in Addermire anymore, and that it's too dangerous to go back to your apartment. I'll arrange something. We'll find you a safe place to hide and give free consultations as you suggested. I'll send word about it via the Miners Family Committee and some friends I have at the Silver Spike newspaper. Welcome back to the city, Lucia Pastor.
I wish there was something I could remember to help in your efforts.
I was like, whose room is this? That's my room. Are we getting another crew member? No. Okay. Oh. Forgot I got my stuff back. I've seen mean storm clouds gather, only to disperse in an hour's time. Oh, this is Megan Foster's notebook. I've seen monstrous waves in the distance, towering like high hills, that were only a ripple by the time they reached the boat. Things aren't right. They never have been, but at least everything's held at the center for a long while. Now I worry all the time. For me, for Anton, for everything. I should quit. Disappear again. Anyone else would, I think. Self-preservation is only natural. I could take my boat and go anywhere, be anybody, be nobody, nobody again. I'd like that. I've had many different lives. Could I start a new one now? How many more do I have left? I'm so tired, I wish I could sleep and wake up as somebody else. Some dark bread. Two whaler ships around us. 3, 4, 5. Just saying, it's probably not a good idea that we stayed this close after rescuing Anton. We should have sailed off and then came back. Now it's just suspicious.
Josh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Emily did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad. The Empress has risen. A peaceful sleep, I hope. Nothing like the pillows at Dunwall Tower, made of goose feathers.
Sit down when you want to talk.
Okay, I will. Guys, what is this? Why are there flies? Because there's no corpse here. Which makes me obvious, I guess they were in that caged container. Rats, go eat those fly corpses. Trip to the markets. Megan, I've thought of a few things I need when you go into Karnaca. I'd get them myself, but you know what it's like for these old bones to walk so far. I need a smaller shirt. Seems everything I own falls off me now. And you're right. I suppose I need some soup. Soap. Not soup. Soap. Probably need soup as well. And a good hair tonic for my beard and what's left around the sides of my skull. You liked the Tivian stew I made last week? How long have we been? What? So if you'd like to have that again, get lamb if we can afford it. If not, don't worry. My appetite isn't what it used to be. A bit of bread and a few shrimp will get me through most days, but don't forget the wine. If that's not too much, I could use more paints. I'm out of cerulean, ochre, and ultramarine. Yeah, we have 4 more rats than we had last time I was here, and now I'm finding out it's been a week? I haven't talked to Anton in a week? Jindosh taken care of. Okay, there's still a lot of space on this board, so I have probably a couple more people. We can start the briefing. Temporary closure of the conservatory. That's right, we're going after Brianna Ashmore. Dear patrons, due to an alarming increase in the mite population, and with the full knowledge and approval of Duke Abel himself, the Royal Conservatory will remain closed for the foreseeable future. Our apologies. We already knew that.
One of the more elaborate structures in Karnaca, closed to the public. More of the Duke's questionable rulership.
What? Anton, why are your books just all over the place? Well, here's your diary. Started painting again. My thoughts dart here and there. I am at the whim of my aging brain. I smell an orange, and it triggers a memory. All at once, I am a boy back in school, suffering under the cruelty of Professor Oliphant. Her horrible wigs and the smell of old wool. The wool reminds me of my suits. I used to have them custom made. From her hair. The suits remind me that I was once a man of position, And then I am thinking of my own cruelties, terrible deeds performed in the name of science, progress, or profit. And then I'm flooded with regrets and guilt. Then, just as suddenly, I am hungry or thinking about my knees or a nap. And if I could quiet my mind and apply myself to a task, say painting, like today, it is of little use. I find it odd that at a time when I thought I might enjoy some rest and expand on my paintings, that my eyes are not as sharp as they need to be. They need be. And my hands quiver unexpectedly. The smell of the paints assaults my nose and muddles my thoughts. Did they always smell so? Still, I have begun work on a canvas. I have no name for it yet. Is it me? You painting me?
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin?
Anton, made me a... I mean, I guess to be fair, in his room... Oh, they got out. They're the ones that were in here. Hopefully that note's not asking me to pacify them. Because they're dead. Dear passengers, I'd like to offer my apologies for being such a grumpy captain. First to Anton, who I called a senile old goat when he decided to bring live blood flies aboard for study. Not a single day passes without me staring in delight at those little marvels of nature. Second, my apologies to whoever broke the blood fly tank, allowing them to flutter down to the engine room, bringing joy to this sad boat of mine. With the gentle humming of their soft wings, I deeply regret calling you a clumsy sack of guano. But now that we've all had time to enjoy their charming company, can someone please exterminate every last bloodfly on my ship, Megan? And we already did it. Success. Okay. All that's left is the briefing.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is... missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Was this Jindosh's thing that he made and he got kicked out of school for? How you doing, buddy?
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened.
Thanks, buddy.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Well, I think I've done everything.
medicinal supplies are low. I might have to go out for extract of blood ox liver and some leche thistle seeds. If I don't see you again, you've got my ongoing gratitude.
Okay. You know, you could just stay on my boat. It's not my boat, but you just stay on this boat.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the Conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
The Royal Conservatory. While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Brianna Ashworth. An architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall, Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. Is she? Sure. She's building a mysterious device for Delilah. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated. Passing. Non-lethally, I mean.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
And Ashworth is a witch, I believe. That would be a reason why the Overseers would want to get rid of her. Because they don't really like magic people. Oh, before we move forward, let's drop a couple of saves here. How many first day in Dunwall saves do I have? I have one here. I know, I'm still good, right? Still never been spotted. I've died 11 times.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing a gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a river-cross shelf to use as an ashtray. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Go away. You've been warned. You again. Don't get any closer. We don't want you here. If you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
I'm over here now.
I should get a longer break. Now. On account of my bad feet, I should be able to complain to someone.
Okay, well, as with always, I'm not even over next to you. I'm gonna do the looting and stuff first, right? Oh my god! How much stuff is here?
No one knows what's happening. It could be anything. Just gotta watch my own back.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone. but for a few allies.
Silver Spike, palaces don't make kings. Read further at your own peril, my friends, for the truth is a dangerous thing. Any inbred, highborn, or even the luckiest commoner can wind up living in a mighty tower with a fancy title before their name. Those we consider to be made of finer material are in fact just as rough cut, as the rest of us, guided by irrational terror and petty grievance. Did Jessamine Caldwin deserve our respect, or did she deserve the knife? Was the former Duke Theodanus Abel a fine ruler, as some say? Well, good readers, that depends on your perspective. Are you the craftsman struggling to profit on your fine cabinets? Or are you the woodsman selling your lumber for the highest price? Maybe again, you're the local lawkeeper, applying a tax to the woodcutting of the sale of the furniture. Applying a tax to the woodcutting. Maybe you're the local lawkeeper, applying a tax to the woodcutting or the sale of the furniture. Truth is a variable. Consider Emily Caldwin, or her infamous father, Royal Protector Corvo Attano. How did the Empire fare beneath them, good or ill? And now it's Delilah, painter, and some say a cult figure. What will her time as Empress bring you and me down on the streets? Bring you and me down on the streets. Okay. None of the snots living in a palace know anything about the dust district. Even Lord Corvo Attano, despite being born here. Would he recognize the place now? And would we recognize him? I'm pretty sure you would know Corvo if he was walking down these streets.
Seized right up. I told him to let it warm a little the first light. So as they say I didn't warn you. What's next? It's enough to make a man crazy.
I don't know how to activate whatever that is. You just have money. That's not a note. Oh, come on. She did tell me that there would be guards, and I just immediately forgot it.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing her gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a Rivercourt show to use as an ashtray. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Okay. Now that I've looted all that stuff. Again. Let's do my save there. So there's a guy right up top there.
I'm the first one to admit when I'm scared. And there, I said it. I'm scared. So why do you want that apartment? Doesn't have a spray from someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully.
It's been over a week since I last played. I'm gonna say that. But I just trying to switch items, and that's not how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this thing in. I don't like having this as an item slot, but the number of times I have to keep pulling it out.
Trying to get me to sign on with a mining crew.
I need to have it as an item slot.
No way I'm dying down in a hole.
Damn, I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
lucky day, madam. It's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please! I have nothing!
Okay, hold on. I want to listen to the, like, that's the other issue. I want to listen to the conversations, but I also have to save people from things so they don't get killed. I want to know who Pirate Betty is. I may have one sleep dart.
What's going on here?
Oh, shit. You saw something?
What do you mean? I'm hiding behind a wall. Last time she just started talking to the woman and ignored me until I walked near the stairs.
What's going on here?
Oh my god. I guess I just don't move forward so that they start, because I can't just rescue her. If I just shoot and rescue, she'll call for help. So I have to wait until she's being attacked to act.
What's going on here?
What's the matter? You saw something?
No, she's still detecting me. For like no reason at all. Okay. They just become friends, like, immediately. Oh, wait.
Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no! Please! I have nothing!
Dang it! And it hit the frickin' wall. The stairs, I mean. Does she even attack her? Is the thing.
It's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please! I have nothing! I'm just a poor maid!
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Help! Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
Okay. It makes more sense now why they were both turning hostile. She's a terrible actress. Oh, is this the black market?
I look forward to the day when I can reopen. Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
Well, now he has a quest for me, so now I have to do that.
Welcome back. Please, take your time.
Well, I'm here for...
An excellent choice.
And then a safe combination. Shopkeeper's cousin once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory. Now infested with blood flies. He knows the combination to the safe there.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
It's a note. I don't know what you...
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
I don't know what you would wrap it in. 'Cause it's a note. don't really want... Oh, again, I'm not using the
All
pistol,
those
so that's...
valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame.
Carrying more bolts, yes. I'm not using any of those items. I do use the stun grenades, though. Okay. More bolts, please. Okay, well, he's... You have a gigantic crank wheel here, my dude. Is that the way to break?
Welcome. Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
That was me, and then I was gonna rob the other one, but there's no way of doing it silently. Seems like there's a way of doing yours. So I guess I gotta do his quest first, before I go and get the rest of the runes.
Flies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. And it used to be such a prosperous district, too.
Are you two still out here?
He had it coming. Not gonna apologize.
No. I guess they're done. Oh.
Who opened this door?
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
You gotta get that looked at.
See, waiting for me. Something in the sand. Something way.
Oh, come on, walk away. There we go.
What? Where did those rats come from?
Oh, come on.
Who opened this door?
And he sees this freaking spirit. Of course he does. Why? Why? This is supposed to be play any way you want, stealth any way you want. And yet, they keep putting me in situations where I can't even stealth.
Yell if I see anything suspicious. It's great. Everything around here looks suspicious. The rats look suspicious.
Okay. So now you're fine.
Probably just trash blown in the wind.
go for a swim if I didn't know how many corpses there were rotting in the canals.
Hope they all rot in the void, calling me scum.
Are they gonna magically detect me up here? Like the robots did?
Got something in my nose.
Huh?
Shit.
That sounded like
Yeah, wait
broken
here.
glass?
Just checking something.
If it's a rat.
What's going on here?
Still good. Still good. Don't eat the corpses, please. You guys can feast on Delilah all you want. And Jindosh. And a bell. Just leave. And any of the frickin' the witches and the... other dudes. Okay, I'm supposed to be going to the Shopkeepers Associate, which is there. Oh, I need to drop a save after taking those people out. Is that just food?
Something feels wrong.
Oh, this is his office.
I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
I haven't been detected. Well, let me check though. I'm gonna try to play this, but I don't... because I don't want to knock him out, right? Is this him?
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Map of the Conservatory. Note to the Overseer Byrne, I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities. Despite the odd letter we received from the Ocular Sisters in Culero, it's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty. But I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paulo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures.
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Byrne. Okay, so this was part of the main story. I shouldn't have done it right now.
This sure reeks.
Ocular Order divided. A representative from the Sisters of the Ocular Order in Serkonos paid a surprise visit to this week to officials at the Grand Palace, delivering a message that calls into doubt the Order's formerly held position on the illegitimacy of our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin. It seems that there is intense disagreement between the sects of this secretive organization. While not a full reversal, the visit to the Grand Palace prompted the following statement from Duke Luca Abel. Quote, "It pleases me that the Sisters of the Ocular Order have come closer to endorsing our beloved Empress, Delilah Caldwin. Her recent and valiant coup is an attempt at restoring just rule in the Empire, and I advise the Ocular Order and the ever-stubborn Abbey of the Everyman to immediately embrace Delilah as Empress, accepting her wisdom and authority. We thank the Ocular Sisters for delivering this vision, and we call for a day of celebration." Meanwhile, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne, I think it's just Byrne, speaking on behalf of the Abbey of the Everyman, advises restraint, saying that the latest missives from the Ocular Order are still being interpreted and debated.
I gotta get a spare uniform.
Who should say I didn't deserve the promotion? She wouldn't know a promotion if it hit her in the head. In fact, maybe that's just what she needs.
Get them bath salts. Sleep with a gun under your pillow. Okay. Alright, back away from story stuff. Let's get back on track of doing... getting to... there. Should I knock this guy out now?
Wait till he puts on those boots.
Probably.
Idiot.
Nope, we didn't read this one. Conservatory closure extended. Representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again, with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. Readers will remember that the infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, though there have been rumors that no exterminators have been hired. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous experts and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important exhibition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there's nothing to do but wait for further word. Nope, I have read that because it did not give me a thing. There's 3 total. That thing is only for lethal, right? Domino? Oh, it isn't a lethal only. Oh, nice. See, I thought it was lethal only. That's why I never grabbed it. But if I would have, this would make what I'm about to do so much easier.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
If I get those runes, I can knock these guys out. Because they don't seem like they're gonna move. Okay, I want to get this shopkeeper thing done now so that I can then start getting the runes. Oh, god damn it. Keep forgetting to switch abilities.
Has the wall of light been acting up?
No. The technical officer came by and said it was fine. He looked at the wall of light, then climbed up the jet.
Yesterday, the wind came down so hard I thought the window was gonna fall apart. The wall of light was slithering and sparking blue rays.
I've seen that too. But whale oil's expensive,
Huh?
and the tanks run dry.
You gave me a huh.
Why would he say that? Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who's kissing.
Of course it's locked from the inside.
What am I? I got stuck in with that leg, that's what. Worse than nothing. Once they say something's amiss, well, then I just can't get comfortable.
Okay, I'm guessing his associate is dead. I don't know why she couldn't make that jump. Fine.
Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. Stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnaca on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
I'll think about it. I promise.
Oh, dust! Oh no! Oh, my eyes! Oh, there's dust in my eyes.
I'm guessing there's dust. Okay, you won't have dust in your eyes anymore. I don't know what they said your name was, but... you'll be good for a bit.
Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Well, I don't know how you broke it landing next to it. But I should be good to now get back to what I was doing. Alright, buddy, what was your story? Pilfered safe combination. I'm certain I saw one of the students at my lecture writing down the combination for my safe. That silver spoon dilettante wants to make a career as a newspaper journalist. Sneaky fuck. He's chosen a fitting career, and his snobby cousin operates the black market shop nearby. So it must run in the well-heeled family. Now I need to ask Margaret to change the combination to my safe. Oh, I never even read combination. Probably have done that. 512. And I wish this scrolled faster. Armored bones. I just need to see what it does. Takes significantly less damage, but lose movement speed. Oh, and I didn't even notice there's a painting here. Ashworth within an existential graph. crown killer is watching. Well, not anymore. Unless there's multiple, but I doubt that. Look at all these chickens. Songs number 4. I thought it's a diaper. It's a diaper map. But dude, I think I can hear you snoring from up here, unless that's a that's, I guess, maybe the fly's wings?
People of Karnaca, people of Karnaca. This is the
people of Karnaca. Is me the dude.
The stricter mining tax and the new taxes being by the Grand Circoning Guard. Let me answer all of this rabble-rousing at once. Disloyalty will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bales. Look at Duncan Bales. My good friend.
Are you looking at Duncan Bales? You guys should be looking at Duncan Bales. Hold on. I don't think he caught me. Okay, he didn't. Good. I'm still good.
It's a shiny coin. I asked him to double the number of mine workers. No questions. And he did it. No complaints. Karnaca needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's the Circonin spirit. That's what we need.
Is that an open window, or? I can't just shoot over to there. Hearing a dog bark. What happens if I rewind? It'll attack, huh? Shit.
I'm hungry.
I don't know who these two are. I think I'm still good. I'm still good.
happening tonight?
You bet.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
Yep. Oh, he gonna be dead. Blood flies. Plus, I'm not seeing a person moving around, so. Oh, those numbers. 345. Is there a safe here? What? I don't. Okay. I got a reverberating tube. I don't know what that's for. Opportunity. I have a new assignment for one with your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop in B. Acquire the prototype. Bird of prey. Drop assassinations, restore health. Well, I'm not killing anybody, so those are useless to me. I'm gonna leave those darts there, mainly because I'm not doing lethal, but also I feel like it's a hint at a safe combination. I just need to find the safe. Or is it telling me those are the locations of the prototype? The possible spawn locations of the prototype. So I can't even complete Shopkeepers quest, right? No, yeah, I can't. It's part, I have to continue with the main quest. All right, well, let me get back to doing this then. I don't suppose I could break these and open this window, right? No. So this window was open. Oh, wait, all the guys that were down there are gone. They're not gone, just now they're right here. I am standing on top of nothing. I don't know why it won't let me jump to there. Always before I hit save, I gotta make sure. I can always grab that on the way out, huh? There's another one over there. But it's a rune. And being able to do the chain thing as soon as possible. There was a third guy. I don't know where he is. I don't know what happened to him. There is a guy right there. Back on track. Okay, so she's fine.
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Burlton and Lieutenant Culbers?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaka's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls apart.
Some Granny Rags ass place right here. I was hearing whispering, so I was looking around. So if it's using the best ending, Granny Rags is still alive, right? Best ending would mean Corvo killed nobody. Oh, it is a shrine. Songs number 3, which I have already gotten before.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
I get what they're trying to do with the teleporting thing. It's just very clunky, you know? That it just takes you out of it. Alright, but now... it says, if I use a single sleep dart, I can do this. I really should have read the powers before. I'm just remembering, like, the trailer, they used it to kill, so for some reason in my head I was just like, oh, it's just for killing. I was just wanting to test it. Where did he go? I see her. Oh. Okay. I really should have grabbed this a lot sooner. Sure, anyone that is watching this is like, you should have grabbed Domino. Oh, I forgot I equipped that to something else. Just a random alarm clock right there? I know they're for distractions, but why are there just alarm clocks literally everywhere? don't know who you are, but I feel like you would have just yelled. What we get? I don't know what we got. Blade ballet? Maybe? More woes afflict Dust District residents. The situation inside the Batista District continues to deteriorate at a rapid pace. Not long ago, the area prospered under the watchful eyes of mining operators owner Aramis Stilton, who has vanished as far as we are aware. But the well-liked workers' advocate disappeared 3 years ago. Okay, it says that right here. 3 years ago, under suspicious circumstances. And since then, the entire district has been afflicted by increasingly foul air and gang violence. A functionary from the Grand Circonan Guard admitted the group has essentially abandoned the area. Quote, "It's simply too dangerous," end quote, he said, of the crime inside what is now commonly called the Dust District. Quote, "The overseers and the damn howlers fight for control in the streets, with skirmishes every day, assassinations, torture, and so forth. After a while, we just decided to withdraw and let the two have at it, or have it out," he said, sealed it all up behind a few well-placed walls of light. Oh, a drink. Gin, 2 ounces, cane sugar, a small spoon, ice, a handful, nutmeg fresh. Sounds delicious. Does it have a name? I mean, it's basically just gin with nutmeg and sugar, so it's just gin. It's not really a recipe. I mean, it's not really a cocktail, I would say. Okay. So everything else seems to be on that side.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
Okay. Well, I have a room with some fruit. Oh, that's what this is for. Are you joking? What? She just didn't. Okay, Emily. Oh, good thing I came back here though. Missed a note. I guess some coins, because I didn't open this cash register. Howlers don't play. Winnow, you want to know what happened to the owner before you? Is there supposed to be a dead body in here? When he says, quote, no one pay outs, and that's that, we says, all right, you got us, end quote, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out on the water all day. Real good day. Caught a lot of fish. Coming back, his friend gave him a letter from us and ran off. In it, I spelled out how the bait they was using all day has bits of his mother. Howlers don't play. You piece of shit. You got 3 days. Blue Jaw Jake. Okay. Blue Jaw Jake. There's weapons here, which means I knocked somebody out. Yet I don't remember. Oh! Her body vanished. Pour the gin over the sugar. Oh, so this is the rest of the recipe. Pour the gin over the sugar and stir. Add the ice and grate nutmeg over the tin? The top. Serve in a shot glass. We'll make it... lit again? We'll make it lit instead? We'll make it... hit instead? I think that's hit. Hot? Make it hot instead? If you... something, and if we like you. Cecil, head bartender. Okay. Anything else in here? Check before I hit save. Okay, we're still good. Still good.
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
No one commented on it. Alright, so obviously I gotta get into that way to avoid the wall of light. learn how... I have to get into her office. I have to learn how she corrupts the oracles, and I have to get the prototype. I can obviously turn the wall of light off from underneath, so hold on. Okay, I can get in through the water here. And that's locked anyways, so I can't go in that way. Oh. Hey, fishies. Oh, that was rotten. Oh. Oh well. So is the conservatory an interior cell? Oh, you are stinky. It's a stinky dog. So I was thinking it's an interior cell, but the fact that these are marked here means that it's not. Right? No, I guess this could be on doors. Oh! Hi! I did not know that was a dog. A hellhound. Okay. So now I gotta be aware of that. Alright, let's drop a save here. There's a dog immediately on the other side, and the only way to really take out dogs is tranquilizer.
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Is that guy dead? Did it not hit? I guess it didn't hit. Are they immune? So how do I take out the dogs then without killing them? Again, this is probably just like the robots. It's probably fine. If there's some kind of hellhound. But I don't want to get caught or do any kind of combat. It's in it. Like, it's been darted. Okay. That sucks because I wanted to search this room. Now I can't. Oh, wait, maybe? Maybe? Maybe I can stealth take down a dog? No. Okay, so the dogs are just a thing that I'm gonna have to just be stuck with. Since they are immune to being knocked out. That's annoying. Kind of feels like they did not need to do that. And again, that really takes away from the play as you want part of the game, because I can now not play as I want, which is by not killing anything.
What?
You said what?
This is a fine nest, my dears.
Oh, another nest minder. I don't know why it chose to come up the stairs. It didn't at all. It had a set path. And then for no reason, it's like, yeah, let's go up the stairs. Why can't I knock it out? Why would you do that? Because there's a note on the table. Right? Because now it's not going to go up those stairs. It's going to cycle back this way, huh? It only went up the stairs because I was up there. Even if it didn't detect me, it only went up there because I was up there. Which is ridiculous. Don't just make your player get caught for no reason. they stealth, let them stealth. Breaking and entering job. Use cliffside outside office window to get over fence. Drop down and enter basement through delivery door. Special display is on second floor. Enter through security room. Grab Roseboro prototype. Don't forget to disarm the alarm. Easy money. Again, it wasn't even gonna come down here. It only went down there because I was down there. Otherwise, it should have kept doing its patrol route. That's not how patrol routes work. Okay, because now, yeah, you're gonna go up there. I'm gonna go down here. Grab this. I don't know what kind of darts were there because I didn't get to look. Really? Got an archive key. That's the guy. The dog can't get in here, though. Tricky timing. First, let's check. Not spotted. No assassination. So technically still ghost. Enemy grenades take slightly longer to explode. Well, I haven't had to really deal with any grenades. Vermin problem. Curator Ashworth. So awfully sorry to tell you this, but there's something each night been nibbling on some of your exhibits. The big one that looks like clouds and swine. If you'll pardon my untrained eye, it's them rats in the walls. I sure hope nothing is ruined. I don't know what they like so much about it to come back every night and eat more of it. I was wondering what it's made of, people. But whatever it is, it's tempting for the little bastards. Glenn, the night custodian. Is that Glenn down there? What are you talking about? Where you at, doggy, so I can leave? that was the other dog. Yep, custodian. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a deeper room. Someone's feet are glitched through. Oh no, never mind. No one's feet are glitched through. That is someone sitting there kicking their legs. There's at least three creepy people. 4 creepy people, because I didn't see the one sitting there. I don't know if the thing lying there is dead or alive. Killed in the bathroom. Oh, there's someone hanging. There's quite a few of them in here.
Jindosh. And what power does he hold over Brianna? Are they lovers?
Perhaps, but that wouldn't give him any power over Brianna. Jindosh is an ally, an agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of natural philosophy. Together, they've built something that can pierce the void itself.
I've never seen Brianna work with machines. She's always relied on precious bones and ivory, carved in a room with no light, painted with ash and moon's blood. Not lenses and silver cogs, covered in stinking grease.
This is a special endeavor, important to Delilah. You think no one can harm us, but the Overseers and the Sisters of the Oracular Order are fanatics, dedicated to stopping us from living the lives we want.
So why use their own machinery? These music boxes, even when torn apart, they'll bring us bad luck. I don't like it.
Jindosh and Brianna know what they're doing. Their collaboration is unusual, but it pleases Delilah, and it's Brianna's obsession.
So it is then. Let's hope that cursed mechanism doesn't pull us all into the void.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. that just money? No, there's a room down there. I wasn't gonna go down there if it was just money. I was still going down there. Two more dogs. Okay, I'm gonna try crawling out and around the corner.
Mistress hears you've been looking at her old journals in the Forbidden Archives. She's going to be cross.
I knew I had a bit of a... Brianna was busy with something elaborate just before Delilah dies. I wanted to know what it was.
Teasing her. I read it too.
So I have to miss out on their conversation. I think it's just the same one? Maybe? Security room key. It is really not wanting to give me blue potions anymore. Like, once I started getting spells and stuff. It really did just stop giving me blue potions. Seems like something that would lock on me as soon as I grab it. So that's why I'm waiting a bit. Right? Because I can't grab it unless I enter this room. Oh, the security system. I forgot. They told me to disable that. I'm trusting that's not going to kill everyone in the room.
She wanted to raise the blood briar, but cannot. After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Parmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things.
Oh, hey, some sleep darts. That's very, very beneficial. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and save. So in a way, I was right. There would be more crown killers because these women could also act as crown killers. I believe they have overseer marks. Not overseer, outsiders marks. Though I guess I could also be wrong. Says witch. Thorns wrapped around her body. Dead husk. Okay. 58, 52, 14. What are the odds they hear me? What else do I have? Howling, it blinds. Stinging causes them to flee and forget. Oh. Oh no, they stole the gin recipe! Or cocktail recipe. Alright, just 4 random bodies. Agile recovery. Recover from falls slightly quicker. I did get another pow thing, yeah, but not enough. Don't know what that means. Something, something, rats make it float. Well, we can drop another save. Oh, should probably find my next thing, huh? Okay, we got a rune and a bone charm that way. Below me is a bone charm, and in front of me is a... No, below me is a rune, in front of me is a bone charm. Okay. Depending on what's on the other side of this door, I could... I saved it, right? In front of the door? I really hate when she does the thing where instead of grabbing, she just tries to block, even though I can... Obviously, I can clearly grab. I grabbed her, and I didn't move. Still not seen. I don't know why, but I thought I didn't see it correctly, so I had to go back and check. Still not seen. Still good. Because I can only domino 2 people. So I had to save it. So that I could domino these 2. Oh, but are they gonna fall down? Wasn't that far of a drop, right? Okay, good.
I hear you, my mistress. I'm your devoted servant. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, my mom's painting. They sent it back here. What are those two? Did I do that? Oh, I can inspect it, not take it.
What would you and Father advise if you were both here? Sometimes I dream we're all together again.
Dad would probably say kill them. For what they did. What? There's a plant now? I'm genuinely curious about this one. If I link her with the dog and I knock her out, that knocks out the dog. I didn't check before I saved. Okay.
How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Byrne's suspicions were right.
Business with Jindosh won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses. Thicker, thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jindosh finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. A tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, Delilah, my empress.
And then she looks at me because she knows I'm here. Okay. I didn't know that was Brianna's office. Oh, that's still active. Oh no, it stopped. Okay, so she's gone. Noted. Oh, I probably could have heard it better here, huh? Oh, come on. You didn't need to look through that door, that window. You're a dog. Be a dog. Go chill.
I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Byrne's suspicions were right.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's going to do to the Sisters of the Abbey?
That's part of the thrill, sister.
Oh, there was 2 in that room. My bad. I did not know that there were 2 in the room. Because she didn't show up on my freaking vision.
I am hungry to whisper into the ears
I bet that's a book I already have.
sisters.
It was Anton's book.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Byrne's suspicions were right.
Touched by something that there's no light. The endless wound and the cold dead
Everything's damp, heavy. Could be a storm.
Okay, yeah, there's 3 of them here.
Next time I'll try it with a waxing dip. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
Could use a muffin. Maybe there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
Where am I going to get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Okay, so there's still those 2 who won't be a problem. It's just gonna be... Alright, let's just make sure we're still good to go. I've taken down 100 people. Wait, how's my global? Oh, because if I reload, it removes things if I reload. I've been spotted 138 times. Makes no sense. Why would I have 12 global deaths? 11. That's fine.
This looks important. I wonder what it does.
All I did was stand up and those 2 women on the floor immediately saw me. Sure. Oh no, someone's heading up here. What? No, the pathing's gone.
This looks important. I wonder what it does. Jindosh was tiresome. How does this even work?
Install the lenses, but I don't want to activate it, right? Okay. Learn how Ashworth corrupts the oracles. Which one of these are about the oricum? Warning from Brianna Ashworth. All of you, if you share my loyalty to Delilah and to our coven, heed my words. Again, I was haunted by nightmares about the oraculum. The original lenses Jindosh used in the device nearly ruined me. I felt Delilah's magic flicker, and the flame she rekindled in me almost went dark, like it did after Brigmore 15 years ago. I fear another accident like that will cost me everything. My connection to the void, to magic itself. We cannot afford any more mistakes. I will study the discarded lenses in my workshop. Oh, she was saying that when I was listening to her conversation. Then have them destroyed. Remember that Delilah is relying on my efforts, and the oraculum is tuned to me alone. Do not interfere with the device. Only I have the chance to control oracular sisters.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless. So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
That sounds like the smart move. The alternative being turning her into what's-his-face? Void armor. When you take damage, a significant portion is instead subtracted from mana. The scales? Still good. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. Kiran Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time, but that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous, but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Quote, everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his pupil's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in the story. Those closest to the inventor claim he is now gentle as a lamb. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're dead. My effigies of the Oracular Sisters. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and the nail clippings I need, but I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the oraculum to the minds of living sisters. 12th day. It's done. Adolfina, and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. Oh, that's what those coffins were downstairs that were open. I'll start on new effigies at once. 19th day. Still only faint voices. Nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. 21st day. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interpret several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news for my Empress in Dunwall. 23rd day. At last, I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the oracular order. I mean, that's still only one order. Are you gonna also control the other one? 'Cause, I mean,
That set of lenses could be switched with the lenses in the device.
Otherwise, it's just not gonna work, right? Am I gonna have to memorize this? Brianna Ashworth's notes. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the oraculum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise, and spiritual channeling linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. My head was filled with noise, and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. I will not cease my efforts until our coven controls the sisters of the oracular order. But I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, where you are reading this note, but must be destroyed.
I meant nothing to my fine family.
Beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing, they promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Covenant's glory days.
Okay, so I don't know how it detected me, but I was trying to listen to it before I reloaded. I guess it was already for some reason coming upstairs again. That just no reason at all. Just having enemies just do things. That's fun. Because right now, they're just chilling downstairs. Is it because Delilah was still down there? No, because now Delilah should be gone. Nope, Delilah's still down there. So I guess maybe she told the dog to go upstairs? Someone say a corpse?
That set of lenses could be switched with the lenses in the device.
Okay, so I'm going to, because I think I already heard the entire message.
Advantageous marriage and
Looks like Kieran Jindosh made these alternate lenses for Ashworth's device. Now I can use them to sabotage it.
Black Bone Charm notes. 5th, I've set out to craft a new bone charm, and I hope to have it blackened, or black in. In keeping with those of greater power, it will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba. Though it's rare to meet others touched by the void, summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, their rats and vermin will turn against them. And the new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. I didn't even read the name of this one, dang it. 11th, I am still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian Greybone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague, and the safeguards and the safeguards it offers are weak. 18th, neither chamomile nor nasturtiums added to the mix give me the right effect. Though they perfume the air quite nicely, I feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. 23rd, I finally got it. Hellebore, of course, fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect, where the bone charm turns darkest black, as I wanted. I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me will instead change to blood flies in an instant. Okay. Oops. Oops. Oh. So I got a new black charm. None of these sound like the one she described. None of the ones I picked up sound like what she described. What? What? What happened? It's not on me. Something in this room just freaking exploded. And I guess killed one of the dogs? As long as I'm not to blame, I don't care.
Now to activate it and sever Ashworth's connection to the void.
will I do now? I'm ruined. Feeling the things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. Please, no.
Oh, she was wearing it on her. So the one I picked up was not one of the ones she described. Okay. She had Bloodflight Alchemy? Yep, and Fading Light? No. Fickle Beasts. White Wolfhounds fight on my side. That doesn't count as when I talk to her. That's not me being spotted. Okay. Good. I still don't know what exploded. And now her dogs are just gone, which is good for me. Should I have left her awake? Like, does that alter anything? Unfinished letter to Delilah. Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily, I feel my connection to the void growing. And through me, your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore. Yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It is as if I can't see beyond the air into another time or place. You have parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh, Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument. Done straightening up. Mistress Brianna, like you asked, I already had the key to the archive. I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement, and I tidied up around the oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury them lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigies workshop in case you find them some use. I thought Brianna put them in the workshop. All my other chores are done, so I'll go prepare your leche thistle tea. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic. Like my coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud, I promise, Karina.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Okay. Proposal, so this is my next target, I'm guessing. Proposal for Curator Hayden. To Brianna Ashworth, Curator of the Royal Conservatory. Although we have never met, we shared occupations overseeing cultural artifacts and historical oddities. You in Serkonos and me in Morley. No, never mind. If he's in Morley, and I think all of this game takes place in Serkonos. I have heard much about you and have long admired the stories regarding your exhibits. To the matter at hand, I propose an artistic exchange at the Morley Gallery of History and Sculpture. We have works by many of the greats, including Anton Sokolov himself. Additionally, we have many unearthed items of a much unusual quality, which never fail to amuse and bewilder the public. But we would like to broaden our coverage. To that end, would you be interested in an exchange? I'm particularly eager to get my hands on some of your own works, and your conservatory's collection of mechanized fauna. In high hopes, Finley Hayden, Curator, Morley Gallery of History and Sculpture. talk to Delilah in a second, because I'm sure she has something to say. There's her painting. My fires burn with Brianna's marrow. Oh, I missed that down there. So this is, I believe, a painting by Delilah, because it's not the same art style that would be painted by Sokolov. There's a bone sword. Okay, did I get everything? No, a bone charm down in the basement. The bone charm over here. Rune, not a bone charm. Along with a shit ton of grapes. I really feel like I shouldn't have sleeped her. I should have left her how she was, so I'm going to not save over that. Alright, no, the wrong button. So all that's left is retrieving the audiograph and delivering the prototype. And the doggies are just gone. Are they all unconscious? Because they're all linked to her? Oh. Well. Okay. I was already in there. Oh, I never went to Delilah, the statue. Yeah, so these two are unconscious, and I didn't knock them out. And I guess because the dogs were created by her with magic? They just get wiped clean?
As if you could ever hide your face from me, Emily. Little Black Sparrow, free from your cage at last.
It's done. Brianna Ashworth is no longer a witch.
You villain! You don't even know what you've done. A great bloom wilts and fades from the world.
Delilah, I will take apart everything you've built until I have what's mine.
Oh, Brianna. I don't believe we will speak again. The thought of seeing you reduced to such a pale, sad thing. It's too much to bear. I hate you for this, child.
I'm not only going to restore things to the way they were, I'm going to make them better.
Okay. So that's something for my ship. So that's a collectible I do gather. So I'm still confused as to why some of them I gather, some of them I don't. Also confused as to how this dog blew up. But again, didn't count as me, so we don't care as much. Anything else to say, Delilah? Oh. Okay. See you soon. See you soon, sweetie. So unless there's like people guard, no, okay, there we go. I was like, there's got to be something left, right? They aren't gonna make this just easy. I'll take that. Okay. So there would have been sisters down here, but they're unconscious. Giant sea turtle. Freaking orangutan? Not orangutan, baboon? The key to the archives is in the quartermaster's office. Or on that dead body we found. Or right here for a third key. And there's another painting. Who's this time? Is it Delilah? Self-portrait of Delilah? Her heart I bathed in poison. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Still good.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Okay, so Delilah is immortal and was killed by Dowd? See, I didn't play the DLC. I gotta go back and do that for the first game. Dowd had a DLC quest line. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. I believe I have now done everything and need to just return to the shopkeeper. Come on. I believe I got everything. Yes. No, this didn't lead that way. What happened to that guy? Oh, it was a witch. R. Okay. It's like I didn't knock these people out.
That sounded like broken glass.
Just checking something.
Emily, just jump over there. I mean, I know why it happened, because the jar, or the friggin' glasses just are right there. But she could have just jumped.
Welcome, welcome. Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops.
Oh, that's so terrible.
I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First, your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
That's a lot of things that would have been nice before I went through and did all the quests.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
Well, witches are no longer a problem, right? I just took care of them.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
That sounds good. So those are fine.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
I never used my optics. That was actually just a waste of money.
The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed. An excellent choice. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
I'll be seeing you. I'm pretty sure I know how to sneak into his.
Supplies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time.
It involves this.
I don't like your face. Not this, but I can fix it. Go away. You've been warned. Do it.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times.
I don't think I'm gonna rob him, but just yeah, this is what it was.
To the day when I can reopen my gallery.
Guess I also don't even know how to open that. Yeah, I kind of got that at the beginning when I saw the giant wheel. I was like, oh, that's what opens the shop. Okay, we're done here. This one only took 3 hours.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the dreadful Wale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Yep, alright. Still merciful, still ghost. I missed a blueprint.